Today we're going to be finding out if Injustice 2 still good in 2023 and does it stand up to the other video games that are like this video game. There's going to be 5 main categories we're going to be talking about today to find out if Injustice 2 still holds up well. The first category will be story. The second category will be character selection. The third category will be graphics. The fourth will be fighting, and the fifth will be comparison to all the other video games that are like this. So let's get straight into it, guys. Now, although the story may only be around 6 hours long to complete, which is very small compared to other story-based games such as Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales, it's still very enjoyable, and I honestly kind of see it more as a movie, but still very good. And the only thing I'd say is that there should be more fighting scenes, but the overall story is pretty good, and I'd say still holds up well with today's standards. I'd give the story a solid 7.3 out of 10. For the character selection, there's not much to say. I mean, you have some of the basic DC characters, you have some Mortal Kombat characters, you even have some random characters like the Ninja Turtles. But one of the things I would say is that they didn't include all of the best DC characters. Like, you have Blue Beetle in, but then you don't have people like Deathstroke in. That's the only minor thing that I would say could be fixed, but other than that, it's pretty good. The character selection is pretty nice. I like they have Dr. Fate. Obviously you have to have Batman and Superman, but you also have people like Red Hood, so pretty good. I would give the character selection a 7.4 out of 10. Now, the graphics, they're nothing special, but it's not like you hop on to a 2DS or a 3DS. It's not going to be that bad. It's going to be decent PS4 to Xbox One graphics. It's not going to be horrible, and I honestly think when I played it on my PS5, it looked really good, and I'd honestly say top tier for PS4, but it obviously doesn't compare to PS5. I'd give the graphics a solid 6.4 out of 10.
Fear is the friend of chaos.
Now, for fighting, in my opinion, I'm going to compare this to Spider-Man for reference. Spider-Man, you get plenty of abilities, but I honestly feel like Injustice 2, it just really makes the character you use, really impactful. If you're using Dr. Fate, it'll use magic. If you're using Batman, you'll use different gadgets. It's really just up to personal preference, and that's what I really like about this game. So, it just depends who you like. If you want brute force, you'd go for Bane. If you want speed, you'd go for Robin. It's really about personal preference, and that's what I really like about the fighting. And it can be fast-paced, it can be totally brute force, and even the main abilities, the mega abilities, they're really cool, and they're different for every single person, and it's honestly just a really fun experience. I'd give the fighting / gameplay a solid 8.9 out of 10. Compared to other games like it, such as Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, I'd say it's by far or really close to the best graphics, and I also just think if you like DC or superheroes, you'd enjoy it more than playing as a Street Fighter. I mean, you could like Mortal Kombat, but if you're like me and you really like DC or Marvel, you'd really like Injustice 2 because it has your favorite superheroes or supervillains that you can play as and just do the same thing that you would in Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. Compared to the other games, I would give this a 8.7 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching, and here is all of the scores on the screen right now, and in my opinion, I'd say go get yourself Injustice 2. It's a pretty fun game, and it's only $20, so I'd pick it up if you haven't played it yet and just try it out. Alright everyone, have a good day, make sure to like and subscribe, see ya.